You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, I have got your early edition spoilers for December 30th through January 3rd. Fake Rafe is going to attack somebody. Ava is scared and Alex Kidiakis snaps. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, please reach down and click subscribe. And as we always do on early edition day, we start with what's coming the rest of this week to set up the action for next week. So on Thursday, December 26th, although all of us have already had Christmas Day, everybody in Salem is going to get Christmas Day a day later. Paulina and Abe start their morning in robes, opening their Christmas gifts at home. They're very happy. And of course, it's Jules and Carver's 4th birthday. Eli and Lonnie spend time with the twins and Abe and Paulina, and they are going to head over to the hospital for the annual, book reading and all that. And Abe is dressed up as Santa, and it's so cute. And Paulina is smooching on him. And Eli and Lonnie listen to the Christmas story that Mayor Paulina reads to the kids at the hospital. I hope we actually get a full scene of that rather than a truncated scene like we do some years. Roman is up at the hospital. So in some of the images I've seen, he's fine and he's talking to Kayla, and then he's in a hospital gown and he is in a bed. And then Kayla is really checking on him as a physician. So what is going on with Roman? That's a little scary. Lonnie also gets some FaceTime this week with Kristen DiMera. They are, besties from back in the nun days, and they play catch up, and Lonnie has a present for Kristen. We've also got scenes of Rachel Black with Kristen at the DiMera mansion, and this should be the day that Brady shows up with a nice big present for his daughter. Brady also has time to spend with Marlena, who is really, really missing John Black, who is reportedly off on his ISA mission. As we know, these scenes all happened because Drake Hogestyn was suffering from pancreatic cancer and was too sick to work. And they went ahead and wrote the character's death and exit, but I don't think it's going to be on-screen stuff till like June when they finally do his memorial and all. Meanwhile, Ava meets up with Steve Johnson. They hang out at the pub and they are looking at some stuff on his laptop. And I think she's telling him about the threatening text because she thinks they're Kristen, but Kristen is denying it, which is typical Kristen behavior. But still, I wonder if Ava's going to hire Black Patch to look into this mysterious threat against her that revolves around Brady, because it definitely seems to be more Brady-centric than Ava-centric. Friday, December 27th, EJ is just on fire and irritated by the house guest he did not want. And of course, that is Arnold Finnegan, aka Faith. And the thing is, he knows where a lot of the skeletons are in EJ's closet. And short of killing him, the question is, what can EJ even do about Arnold? And the answer is not too much. His hands are tied. He's going to have to do what this guy wants. Tate and Sophia are planning to drive out of state to get her an abortion, but Holly messes up their plans and they have this little window of time, and they already had a discussion between Holly and Tate about her wanting to do something with him the same day that he was going to be going with Sophia. So it's getting messier by the moment. Tate almost confessed to her, but instead of coming clean, he said, "I love you," which is very nice, but she's going to be pretty mad when the truth comes out soon. Meanwhile, Belle Black is pretty happy to get a lucrative job offer, and I suspect it's at Titan. EJ already wants her out of DiMera and told Kristen, and she's not a full-time lawyer there. She's just a consultant. So, Titan is what makes more sense to me because they've got the money to pay her the big bucks. She just scored half of Titan for Philip, so maybe he's looking to reward her. And Jada and Rafe go ahead and they choose their wedding date, which is really interesting since fake Rafe is in town. That is not a good thing. And Leo comes through and helps out Doug 3. And I'm just, again, wondering if he is going to sell the necklace or find a way to help him get it back so that he doesn't anger his new family, because suspicions are running high. Going into next week, we have a similar spoiler to the one about Holly messing up their plans, because that almost the same spoiler is again on Monday. If you don't remember, for Christmas, she got him concert tickets, but Tate lied and said he had, I think, out-of-state plans with his family, and it looks like he is gonna get busted, and then I think Tate's gonna get busted by not only his girlfriend, but also Sophia's mom. We also have EJ in a bind. Things are just getting worse by the minute because of fake Rafe, and he is going to force EJ to do some things that he doesn't want to do because, you know, EJ has no choice, and this is not going to go well. EJ hates having his hand forced. Then we're going to have next week Rafe running into his dangerous doppelganger Arnold. And Rafe, of course, is going to be completely shocked because as far as he knows, Arnold died. And of course, they just did a retcon on that and said that the DiMeras faked his death and stashed him down in Argentina. And it looks like only one of the guys who shares that face is going to come out of this in a good spot, and I don't think it's going to be Rafe. Meanwhile, Ava delivers life-changing news to Brady next week. It could be about Sophia being pregnant, could be about her stalker and what Steve has helped her find out. Meanwhile, Jada notices something is off about Rafe, something a little different, and with fake Rafe in town, with Arnold in town, that's bad. That sure sounds like he has stepped in there. Maybe he wants to walk down the aisle with Jada. He's definitely tired of hiding out in Argentina, so maybe he's just going to steal Rafe's life. I read an interview with Galen Gering, and he said he is loving getting to play this other role because it's so unlike Rafe, and said he's just been kind of going wild, and said that the directors really liked it when he was just over the top. So watch for big energy from him. Meanwhile, Chanel and Johnny throw a New Year's Eve party. There's going to be lots of co-workers there, Stephanie and Alex, Joy, and more. And New Year is going to bring big drama at the DiMera mansion. EJ is flirting with Belle by the end of next week. Their chemistry is still there. Those two are going to hit the sheets soon, and I'm here for it. I like them together. Meanwhile, Chanel confronts Johnny, and that doesn't sound good. That cheating secret's got to come out, right? Meanwhile, Gabby and JJ are getting closer, and Javi interrupts them. Will they get rid of him and head upstairs because those two hit the sheets soon? And Joy and Alex share an awkward morning. That's an interesting spoiler because it sounds like they might have had a one-night stand. Did Alex turn around and make the lie that Johnny told into a reality by taking her to bed?
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.